All right, so leg day. Today was leg day. I get asked questions often what my leg day is and if it's unique and what I do differently. To be honest, I've been doing the same thing for probably the past 15 years, and it revolves around squats. I don't try to make squats easier. I go, below parallel, and I go heavy. Coming off of the competition, I try to stay a little bit on the lighter side. I wouldn't say lighter, but ramp my way up over the months following a show so that I don't get injured. But it revolves around that. As a power lifter, I need to make sure that I'm strong as well as the shape is there. So basically what I do, and I've tried different routines and I've tried to follow people's routines and they work, but I get bored of them. So I go back to pretty much the basics. So squats is, I usually warm up with something, extension or a hack squat, whatever you want to do, just to get some blood in there. And then I go into squats and I warm up with 1 plate, 2 plates, and then I go into my percentages and I do a real basic percentage based program. It's usually 6 to 7 sets. Depending on the week, it's anywhere from 3 to 8 reps per set. So is it world class? No, but I think it's built me some pretty good legs. So squats is my main foundation. I don't use bands too often. I don't use the Smith machine. I don't use reverse bands. I kind of just squat, and if it crushes me, then it crushes me. But as strength athletes, we're supposed to make things harder, not easier, and that's just kind of been my basis for the past few years of training. After that, I do accessory work or regular bodybuilding movements, a little bit more heavier extensions, a high rep leg press. I try to keep the feet a little bit closer, a little bit higher on the pad so that it hits a little bit different angles. Once again, I try to keep it pretty basic. I don't know if that's what works, but that's what I've been doing for a while, and my legs were the best they've ever been at the Junior Nationals, so that's what I stick with. From there, some lunges, burnout lunges, pretty much as far as I can go out back. Lunges, I think, are a key that a lot of people forget about, and they hurt, and that's why a lot of people don't want to do them. So things that people don't want to do is usually the things that are going to work and give you the best results. Hamstrings, I do usually on a different day, simply because my hamstrings need some work, so I really try to hammer them home on their own day so that they get the best possible workout. For that, it's also pretty basic. Some stiff leg deadlifts, laying leg curls, seated leg curls. One of the gyms that I belong to just got a reverse hyper, so I started doing that, which I absolutely love. If you have one of those, definitely utilize it. And Evan showed me something a while ago. It was actually in one of the videos I did with him, one of the workouts we did together. High rep deads, 30-40 reps with 225, 315, and that will absolutely smoke your hamstrings. You don't have to come fully up, and try not to hammer your lower back in it, but it's going to happen anyway. But just absolutely brutal. So give that a shot. Like I said, my leg days are pretty basic. Nothing crazy. Everyone tries to do something crazy to build these massive legs, but every time I ask someone how often do you squat, most of them say never, and that's not going to work.